Alright, Salam guys, Salam. It's Rusty 3 here. Let's hit it. Emma says, this is class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they'll spend no experience on the outfits and stage design. True, but if they had any more blowhards, they'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're gonna run with their idea of doing some kind of indoor green garden. From what I heard, they want something based on all the with the night sky. Sounds like quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intending to run a game room based around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the rooms like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Oh, really? Cool. 4 is going to be doing an Eastern style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dining experience. That's what I mean by Eastern style, though. Well, my store is technically Eastern style, I guess, but yeah, that seems to be an awfully broad term. You don't really see too much stuff from the East in Arabonia. Class 5 is doing something kind of different. They'll be using the training hall for some attraction they call Mishi Panic. Wait, isn't Mishi the mascot of that big theme park in Crossbell? Kind of a strange choice considering the current political climate. Yeah, it is. I'm kind of a Mishi fan, though. One time, Lecter brought me back a Mishi keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh, the intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyway, the captain of Riot Club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing event. Especially there's to be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure Free Enterprise will find a way. Really, Crow? Toa's not gonna like it if she finds out. Come on, it's a festival. A little low-stakes fun can never hurt anyone. A number of second years are planning to run stalls, and many clubs are intending to put on events as well. In terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. Which I heard attendees will be able to vote on which classes the event they'll attend. With the winner to be announced during the event's festivities, that sounds like it's going to make awful competitive. Still, it's that much more incentive to make our class garden because one to remember. Which leads us to our current problem. What do we do? I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that would require large-scale equipment. With our numbers and time we have to prepare, I doubt we could get it set up or even spare someone to operate. Yeah, you make a good point. But if we take that into account, just do the only other option we have is doing something on an alternative, and it's worth doing that using the Sage will put us in direct competition with Class 1. We can't very well put on a prediction like theirs, though. We just like copycats. Whatever we end up going with, it should be something we could all have part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration or a few spar matches. No, that would probably get turned down as too dangerous. What about Lion's House? Not bad Lion's House, though. What about a cooking contest? Oh, I call Judge. Our troubles are over. I just had a visionary idea we can do this academy with the academy pool. Picture this. Thing ladies and kings wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for their fight, stay for the accidental exposure. I think not. Get out, no. This is getting us nowhere. They all sound like fun, though. Actually, I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. You did? Really? Vic told you, huh? Yeah, she told me the video, too. I can't believe you never even mentioned it. You guys put on a major show. Well, I'm the lone second year here. I didn't want to rob you bright-eyed first years of the full festival experience. Listen, son, I did the student council president suggest something to you? Yeah, show me a video of a concert that she, Crow, George, and Jug could put on for last year's festival. Concert stage with vocals? Oh, that does sound interesting. I've heard that there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowds wild. I've heard some other things, but I had no idea Crow's involved. Yeah, it's pretty spur of the moment, though, so it was too late for them to put on the official poll. If folks had been able to vote for us, I don't doubt we would have ranked up right near top. Without seeing it for ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. You got me curious, though. Sounds great, let's do it. You said you saw the video, right? You can show us too. Yeah, totally give me a copy. Let's get together during Smart Lunch and watch it.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it. Though I imagine Toa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too. Oh, it's 9 already? Abend time should be on soon.
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match. we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marron Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible. Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light. I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day. Whoa there, almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that. I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week.
Whoa, that was way cool. Very impressive. That was neat. Well, it's certainly quite a technical thing. When you put on outfits like that, that's right on stage, you must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance you put on. The clothes had to fit the music, right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock song last year, so if the outfits did scream rock, the whole performance would have liked something different, in my opinion. So, my explanation, I'd like to point out the revealing outfits will be popular regardless of music. You guys, outfit side, just seems like a bold concept filled with things to put on performance like that. I think we, if we put on the time to practice, may compare favorably with Class 1's operetta. Well, this was the expert here. Do you think we have any chance to put on a performance like this? Hold on. So first things first, how many of us can actually play an instrument? One room for your dad, right, Rean? Yeah, I'm not virtuoso, but I can play as long as the music's not too complicated. At least can you play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandpa taught me. Guys, you can play guitar, was it? I've been playing it for years. I can play piano. With the four of us, it looks like we have our instruments covered. I guess that means we need to work our music and lyrics, decide who's going to be on vocals. It really depends on what music we want to do, but I think we can pull off an impressive performance. Guys, hold on, my sister here, I got to handle some. What's up, y'all? Alright, sorry about that. My sister was a little sick. I took care of her anyway. Great. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Actually, when the Team Spring for Festival 2. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it. The matter is settled. I'm in favor too. I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything to do to decide today. So we leave the physical responsibility in Alex hands in. Yeah, I think he's in the best position to decide style, performance, our songs, and what we should do if we do. Now, okay, Elliot, sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow, you didn't get help outfits and getting a hold of equipment we'll need. I'd like us to do as much of this ourselves as we can. Sure, I'll do what I can. I'm going to be a temp fan and all, but I am part of Class 7, so if you're going all in, I'll throw my chips in your pile, Crow. Or maybe I had you paid all this wrong all this whole time. So just leave those outfits in my capable hands. I'll make sure you all shine like stars up there, especially the ladies. I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. The kind like you keep him tasteful, not tasteful. No. Wait, depends on which one you watch. I mean, first raditions are in order. It took you long enough, but you finally decided what to do for the festival. So you're following Thors listed and putting on a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? I'm not exactly. We're still kind of getting things sorted out, but at the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing on an instrument and who'll be on vocals. I'm not actually sure I've ever even touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. Probably at least some rudimentary experience of playing an instrument at the festival, bastards. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. They should put on a real show. Rean and Crow, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have that under control? Yep, we've got that shit on lockdown. Well, we've narrowed it down to the 15 most promising designs. I'll save us all. I suppose we'll just have to rely on Rean to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly, I feel a little envious. If I were you, I'd jump around stage with you all and have a great old time. Hey, what are you looking at like meeting for? Instructor, how old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years young, graduation would still be years behind you. Hush you. For us ladies, everything up to the mid-20s is just a warm-up. And men, they're like fine wine, it's better with age. I'm not serious about it, really. It's just another blessing in life that is my duty for just to impart. Anyway, as much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do we have no fucking filthy, you little bastards, fucking no filthy next month, it looks as like you're off the hook as far as practical exam goes too. So since this will be our last practical exam for a while, I figured I'd crank up the challenge a couple notches. Wait, are you saying, are you going to serve as our opponent? Bingo. Just think of it as a longer way second round of May team. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance. But you better bring it, because I'm not going to go easy on you. All right, Rean, pick two for your team because you're up first. Got it. It's highly implied that they want me to pick Lucius and Machias because fuck, it's hard, but Milliam and Lori hit harder though. Oh, okay. Fuck you, bitch.
highway. I was gonna go all out. Oh. Yeah.
So it doesn't look like she's going to cut us any slack this time. Another chance to pay her back for the humiliation we endured back in May. Well, if you were ever holding anything back before, now it's the time to pour it all in.
I take it you're all ready? You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it. Now, show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors.
Understood.
Come at me with everything you've got!
My turn! Right! I hope you're finished!
Instructor Sarah, Class 7's homeroom teacher. At former embracer known as Purple Lightning. Dominates enemies for blading gun.
My turn.
You're in the Superstar Saber!
Not bad. Time for the kid gloves to come off.
Too slow! Go! Flames, gavel on my path! Strike!
You've come a long way.
Okay, it's safe for now.
That should suffice.
Did we actually win? Thank you for that record being made felt surprisingly satisfying. I can't believe how far you've come in just 6 months. I know you've been honing your team techs, but I was expecting just a top-rate performance from you so soon. But you know what? As your instructor, that's the best feeling in the world. Okay, that's one group down. 3 more to go. I'll call in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in when I call your name. Achievement healing. Multiple groups, multiple opponents in every group, and she was still able to put up a fight against all of us. If you're on a completely different level, we'll need to redouble our efforts in training to be able to match her. You can say that again. Your arm spent. Mind if I use you as pillow, Emma? That's funny. What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life in her yet. She's the only reason I know who could fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wise corrects. Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely impressed with how far you've come. Now I can tell you where you're headed for your feel safe without any worries. Yep, here, up we go. Alright, get them while they're hot. Rean, Alyssa Fee, Marcus, Elliot, Crow. Roar and Oris. Those are 2 of the Empire's largest cities, right? Well, technically they are. Roar's far from small, but Oris is kind of on another level. its second largest city in the Empire for over 400,000 people. It also happens to be the stronghold of Dukai and Jungle's faction's de facto leader. Are you out of your mind? You will drag this hyperactive Shadowbox straight into the noble faction's largest stronghold? He does make a good point. Orders is hostile territory for her. No two ways about it. If they find you poking around, they'll burn you at the fucking stake, you slut. And I'm not that worried. I've stuck in worse plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. This is no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. As in, my orders is quite far from here, so it's not going to happen. I mean, we're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not in for a laid-back vacation. That much I can say for certain. It goes for a group headed to Aurora too, fucking bastards. Rainford group is based out of Aurora too. Well, Aurora is also part of Marquis Wagner's domain, and he's the head of one of the 4 great houses. Yeah, Joke and stubborn old man, he's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the aristocracy. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. Rhineford Group is aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing complications. Really? Not like trouble, you ask me. Why would my father and other members of the board choose destinations like those in dangerous times like these? Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual fest coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. But this is your chance to show off all the know-how you've gained from your previous field studies. Make whatever purpose you need to, and when Saturday rolls around, travel with your heads held high. Class 7's done a damn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, instructor.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the Academy. You did really well, Rean.
It's 8:20, so we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes. But they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the Academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups, meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry. We've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
This thing is, goodness. Alright, come on, Nancy. Let's go. Morning, everyone. Good morning. I didn't expect to see all three of you together. So, what gives? We were just thinking, talking about you all actually. I'm glad you managed to decide what to do before the fest, or for the festival before you got shipped off for the field today. It's not like you didn't waste any time putting George to work either. We didn't ask him to help our orbit instruments. Yeah, I'm hoping to have everything sorted out by the time you're back. Make sure you know who's going to be playing what by then, though. You haven't decided on your yarn yet. Well, that's definitely something you'll have to take care of. I'm more interested in outfits, so I'm thinking sex, really sex, especially the girls. Oh, you and I are on the same page. Don't even think about it. I'm not wearing one. It would be distracting if they ended up revealing as President Hearst was what. That was all Angel Crow's fault. They wouldn't listen to any of my feedback. Fuck you, bitch. I hope you all realize how much I'm counting on you to stop this dream. I'll see what I can do. Instead of saying this one feels safe, sounds like a tough one. We're the center. That's our problem. The Prophet is fluent. Purge Armor's influence isn't quite as blatant as an Ordis, but they still hold significant sway there. In their relationship with the railway until police is especially bad, so make sure you don't get wrapped up in all that, really. Tensions are rising both inside and outside the country as it is. It's kind of worrisome. At least your field study's been planned out to minimize the chances of you getting into any trouble. What? What do you mean by planned out? Oh, did Instructor Sarah tell you? Well, we can't spoil surprise then, can we? Where are you? Curiosity Peak. Huh, well, they did call you to the field, right? Why don't you get going? I'm sure it all makes sense when you're there. So, how come you guys all get to know why I don't? Sorry, Crow. I will. And you get taking easy classes again this year. But she said, so you're technically a second year, so make sure you back your new class up. Oh, I see how it is. You get a few more credits than me, and you think you can get away with saying whatever you want. Well, sounds like we should head over there then. Damn.
How do you know?
Sorry guys, I'm obsessed. What are you still doing here? Don't you have field study undertake? We thought so too, but he told us to head to the field instead. How about you, Patrick? I thought it'd be cool in hell before I saw you morning practice. I'm only here to check off my morning drowsiness. I most certainly didn't come here to train after my crusted feet at Frito's hands. This is an honest. You can read like a book. You'll be making your way through Ors and Rory, not right for are you? If you ask me. Well, we can't really claim that either place will be a cakewalk. Ors is Dukai and Stronghold, so the others are bound to run into trouble there. But it's not like Roar's the nicest place these days either. Wait, you are actually worried about this practice? If you're only going to spout nonsense, I would appreciate if you held your tongue. And moving on, we're on settling a score with you at the Academy Festival. We would prefer if you return safely. Challenge accepted. We'll be back, and we'll make sure to give you a run for your money. I'm trying to hurt yourself. I wouldn't want your blame your sure to be like a festival program or your field study. I joined Matt's practice for his morning training today. Seeing him practice so tells you fills me with immense pride. His sin as a academy has been beneficial experience for him in practically every regard. Attending this academy has allowed Matt's practice to bring so many new people. Nothing could make me happier. I'm trying to hurt yourself. I wouldn't want you blaming your sure to be like a festival program or your field study. Yeah, I see. You make sure. This cat's following us. So even Slim here. Maybe she's curious about what's going on too. Who knows what cats are thinking. Alright, so Sheriff should be waiting for let's get over here. We were also here to meet at 9 a.m. Seems like we still have some time. You know what it's all about, but I bet. Good, you're all here. Oh, instructor, I was expecting you to be. Sharon, weren't you in the dormitory when we left? Indeed, I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sarah. So after seeing all you off, I came straight here. Scary. How did I guess she'd get here ahead of us? You know, at this point, I shouldn't be surprised. Well, she ain't the Rheinforce top main for nothing. First, I would prefer not to ask her to come at all. But since she's acting in as Group A's guy, I didn't have much of a choice. Yeah, why, thank you. Wait, why should we need a guy? You're telling me? Looks like everyone's here already. Oh, Sharon's here too. Well, what's she doing here? Cooking, cleaning, and staying travel wasn't on her resume. I think five matches useless. Well, we've got all of you here now. Look at that, 9 a.m. right on time, huh? What's that sound? Sounds like a hush rush of air. No, that's not quite it. Sounds to me like an airship. Are you kidding me? Look! What it is? What the hell is that? Here they come. What is this thing even doing here? Wow, so cool. A Crimson airship. Who's it belong to? An Imperial Army warship? Maybe? Nah, not enough giant guns. The shape looks familiar. Oh, now I remember. It's like the white wings of the burrow. You think so too, right? You mean like the aerosol? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance. The aerosol wasn't that high-sea cruiser from Kingdom of the Burrow. Indeed, it was on that very airship that Prince Oliver made his triumphant return to Heimdall. Oh wait, they're not serious going to land here, right? Of course they are. It's 75 hours from bow to stern. It might be a bit of a snug fit, but they should be able to touch down. You've got to be kidding me. Wait a minute, how do you know how large it is? This is the best. It's actually very pretty up close. The more I look, the more it seems like just like the aerosol, except red. It bears the crest of Erebonium, though. It's the really just an airship in the Empire.
Salutations, my beautiful friends. It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Prince Oliver.
And Major Vander.
I'm glad to see you all again.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Still, the Prince is just here in a supporting capacity to say nothing of myself. Why aren't you speaking, man? Why are you not voice acting? The real stars of the show are the airship and this fine gentleman we have aboard.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Is that?
I know that voice.
The Radiant Blade Master?
Father!
So that's Laura's dad?
Wait, who's the what now?
And look, Tobal's with him too.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. What the hell is it? Like, it looks like the way he's dressed, it's like Laura's dad's different shit, different way he's dressed.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go. That's for sure.
No.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
Now let me introduce you. This is Captain Victor S. Arcade, who will be assuming command of this ship.
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! And I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better alive than on paper.
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
What? We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Huh. This is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arcel class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
Hey, bro, I'm gaming right now.
Hey, what's up, bro? Snyder, how you doing?
Good, and you? Huh, not even our high-speed trains could ever hope to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own strength. How's the investigation come along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us, so basically it's about what we expected. Same is true in the other areas as well. I'm sure, respond with pattern 13. I'll have it myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am.
Brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Rean?
Wow! That's the Courageous! Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our staid and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 Arch. We've just passed through the Schwarzer barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arch.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the FC Foundation's latest information processing system. And so you actually managed to get to the Ryan group, State's Central Factory, and the FC Foundation to collaborate. And I suppose you would be the most well-informed on matters of technology. It took the combined efforts of countless supporters to make this airship, take this airship from blueprint to beauty. I've caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering technology and funds to build it. As I know, even princes have trouble with financing sometimes. As it's true, I had to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. But all my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all my ideal specifications. At a length of 75 R, it's almost twice the size of the original aerosol. And with exploring 20 of ZCF's high-performance engines, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPH. Not as quite as fast as the Aerocel's 36 SPH, but the courageous boasts high armor and interception abilities. Good grief, Shimmer, all specs already. So the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. I'd heard something like this was in development, but I never imagined you'd pack this much power into it. Well, now we have a rough idea how terror the ship is, but what I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Let's follow. Did you actually listen to the Imperial military? I can understand why you might be prolix. I sure as shit am, yeah. This ship isn't part of any military force, huh? So wait, is it officially regarded as property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intend this ship to give wings to a third faction source, connected to both the Imperial and provincial armies. Then I think of no finer cabin than Viscount Arcei. Well, that at least explains some of it. I see what you're getting at, yeah. Fastest airship in the Empire, captained by the Rean Blade Master. They couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that, I'll say. Well, that's my hope anyway. About half the crew here are on loan from my division, the 7th Armored. The rest are civilians representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I'm just good at gathering information. They've also tasked me to, as a point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Toval's definitely a good choice. He's got tact and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more of the face-punching type. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I never imagined we'd be flying in such a marvel of a ship with such a distinguished crew. So I'm curious, though, are you intending to tour the whole Empire like this? Well, that's the plan, yes. the hope is that it might help assuage some of the tension that's been building across the nation. And if we have to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. That makes sense considering they've got their own airship too. Because the Vision RMP seems to be keeping it in check for now. But having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation Front. In other words, this ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? If I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to put on a Rosal soaring in the skies above Palmdale. Alright guys, all right, first from here. Brusting out 3 out this week, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.